particularly, South Asia and Southeast Asia is quite vulnerable towards, several different kind of climatic and also non-climatic hazards. And what happens basically, we often concentrate on post-disaster activities, but often, there are many preparedness initiatives which are very crucial in terms of understanding the hazard itself, but at the same time preparing ourselves as a community, as professionals, and a general human being as well. So in terms of that, really the experiences show that the education and their different kind of standards, particularly there are some examples of very good examples actually emerged from the INEE. That's the minimum standard of activities, and these sort of things can really help basically to understand what are the measures need to be taken during emergency, but also linking up their prospective vulnerability reduction and many of the preparedness initiatives as well. In general, building resilience. So I think education as not only a thematic area, but also a vehicle to reach a greater understanding and greater preparedness and capacity is quite crucial. So in terms of that, really, focusing on education for disaster preparedness in the region is quite crucial. And I think we have seen examples from the 2004 Sumatra tsunami. We have seen examples from different kind of earthquakes, cyclones, and a lot of floods as well in our part of the world. And education, particularly at community level, is crucial to prepare these communities for these kind of prospective preparedness. Apart from this, there is another thing which is quite important, is this early warning of different kind of hazards. So these are emerging gradually after the tsunami, 2004 tsunami. And a lot of hydrometeorological hazards have also started to become apparent. So these early warnings are quite crucial. So in terms of that, education can play quite a big role in understanding the risk itself and bringing those risks into their preparedness initiatives and preparedness activities, which are quite important. So I see a lot of really implications. If you have better education, you can serve the development question, but at the same time the disaster preparedness can be quite strengthened. The third thing, which is quite important and quite gradually emerging as well, which is anticipatory risk management for longer term. So things like climate change, education towards that is quite important as well. And once you have better understanding of the future risk, but people get educated, really they are always become in a better position to deal with that situation and adapt better. So in terms of overall thing, education really make people, community and society resilient.